Welcome to episode 21 of Star Wars Culture Live, a fairly new podcast focusing on Star Wars excitement and connection. Point at the camera, your escape pod for hyperspace buzz and fandom fixes. Good job. As always, I am Ian. No Marty today. He's feeling a little under the weather, and so it's another little almost solo show, just a little shorter one. We'll go over some news and we'll do a special segment and stuff. But this is still where the fun begins. Instead of the negativity you often find on the Star Wars side of the internet, we want to talk about the things we love about Star Wars, like how it enriches our lives, the community, the culture, the fans, the media, anything at all. Right? Yep. So, as always, throughout the show or after, if you have anything for us, reactions, questions, requests, suggestions for future segments, anything at all, throw them in the comments and we will see what we can do. And don't forget to check us out on all the socials and on audio podcast sources too. We are at SW Culture Live everywhere except Facebook. Facebook is weird lately with Star Wars stuff, so we're not. Check out Culture Slate. That's where we are right now for Star Wars stuff. But check out the Culture Slate page and check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Now we have, just like last week, we have a special family guest star. This is Agent Kitty. Say hi. And she may or may not live in my house, just like the other one.
Nom nom.
Stepdaughter. And she nom nom.
Nom nom.
What? And so tell us a little bit. So she's going to be our guest star today. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Agent Kitty.
I actually can. I make animal masks. I am a young entrepreneur. I'm a advanced student at my school.
Nice.
And I can make a realistic meow sound.
Oh my gosh. That was like almost high enough that I couldn't hear it. It was like, where? It's like a dog whistle.
Oh, and also we have two cats named Elsa and Anna.
I wonder how those got named. I let my friends pick I was going to name them Misty May and Carrie Walsh after the Olympic basketball stars, but my friends really pressured me to name them Elsa and Anna after, the princesses in Frozen, or the characters in Frozen. And then when I got the cats and I got them home, they started acting exactly like the characters in Frozen. Elsa was just like perched up on her like cat castle the whole day, and Anna was just like Anna in the movie, was like bouncing around all excited and running everywhere. And so I was like, all right, I gotta name them like that. So that's how that happened. Yeah. So let's see. So that's the Agent Kitty. So we're gonna start as always with some Star Wars news. For this, I am actually just going to go to the Star Wars Underground Instagram page. They have some great news from this week. There's a new look at Cassian Andor in Andor season 2, revealed by Disney. He's very much undercover here. He looks like a rich person. So I wonder if he's partnering up with Luthen and kind of in the swanky Coruscant world in a little bit in this season. So that's pretty epic there. Pretty cool look. I'm so excited for Andor season 2. The Bad Batch is going to be featured in a novel written by Lamar Giles with cover art by Marie Bergeron. It's set during the events of the Bad Batch season 2 and focuses on Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, and Omega working with Phee to rebuild Pabu after the tsunami. So there was an episode about the tsunami of the Bad Batch season 2, and this is when they are rebuilding in that area. So Omega. You like Omega?
Yes.
I like Hunter. That fits us, I guess.
I also like Wrecker.
Wrecker's pretty funny. Your brother likes Wrecker a lot too.
Wrecker is like my best friend.
Other news, Oscar Isaac is officially headed to Japan for Star Wars Celebration. Good stuff. That's going to be a party over there. Wish I could go to that. Oops, not that one. And then the last one that I wanted to highlight was the Bad Batch won Best Animated Television Series at the Saturn Awards. Well deserved. We loved that. This is one of the only shows that my wife looks forward to watching. One of the only Star Wars shows that my wife actively looks forward to watching. Your mom actually really likes that show. It's so good. It's great. They're great characters. They're basically like a D&D party. They're just going around doing stuff.
True.
Yeah, so that's the news. Oh, I'm supposed to be. Hey, Omega. Yeah. Soprano loves Omega. Everybody loves Omega. But yeah, so that's I'm supposed to be doing these banners. So that was HoloNet news. For the dad joke of the week, just like Trooper did last time, Hyper Elite Trooper, we're going to have Agent Kitty pick a dad joke that hopefully I have not read yet from this book. So go ahead, try and make me laugh. Also sit up so the microphone's not covering you. There we go. You don't have to stand for the whole.
No.
Oh my gosh.
What do vegetarian wampas eat?
What do vegetarian wampas eat? Snowballs.
Iceberg lettuce.
Oh, that was good. Well done. I wasn't that far off. I knew it was a snow themed answer. Good one. Good choice. She picked an animal one on purpose for this episode. Yeah, we like those. I love that book. That book is so good. All right, let's move on to the main segment, which is top Star Wars animals. Like we've covered, Agent Kitty loves animals, so obviously we're gonna pick a category that she loves. So this is Star Wars animals. Now we actually did this. Marty and I actually covered our top 5 Star Wars, or top 3, I think, Star Wars creatures. And mine was one of them was the Acklay from episode 2.
That's your third.
That's my third favorite. Yep. Yes. One of them was the Acklay from episode 2. I like how he moves around like a giant spider with claws. He's terrifying. He's armored, and he the Geonosian tried to take him out with a spear, and he was like, "What are you kidding me?" But I also love their the sound that they make. They make a sound that's really, it's like this screech that I know it doesn't sound anything like that at all. That was bad, but that's closer.
That was my eagle screech.
But in the game, in Star Wars Battlefront 2 from 2005, you had to fight some of these on Felucia, and it was just absolutely terrifying. Then my number 2 was Rancor. I believe Marty had Rancor in his top 3, so I had to pick something different. But luckily, that other one is one of Kitty's favorite, so we'll get to that one. But I love the Rancor. I loved it since Return of the Jedi. It was awesome.
I would hate to be Boba Fett.
No, he's riding it. It's his pet.
That's not my pet.
Oh, okay. Well, it's his pet.
No, I'm not riding.
Oh, why not? You get trained and he likes you. It's fine. He'll be fine. But they're terrifying. You fight those in the Force Unleashed games I think also on Felucia. But they're really cool. I haven't ever imagined that they could move as quickly as this one did in Book of Boba Fett. That was just terrifying in a good way, and both, I guess. I got spoiler alert. In case you haven't seen the Book of Boba Fett yet, he rides a Rancor. So that was my number 2, and my number 1, we talked about this last week, is the Zillo Beast. This was also one of my favorite Clone Wars arcs, but that thing is just terrifying. You can tell that it knows Palpatine is evil, so it's just really fun to watch this giant. It's like a monster movie in the Star Wars universe. It gets loose on Coruscant, and it's very cool.
If this ever happened to me where I was running against that, I would literally be the Flash.
You would run that fast?
Yes.
Get out of there. I hope you would run to the side, maybe, so not just the way that it's going, instead of all these people. Like, try and maybe this guy's got it figured out. He's going over here. Yeah. All right, so that is my top 3, and so let's move for Agent Kitty. We did a top 5. So in 5th place is this creature called the Varactyl. What do you like about this one?
Well, my favorite color is turquoise, so I really like that. And also, it's kind of like a bearded dragon,
Mm.
and like it has feathers, which is really cool. I actually have a feather necklace on right now.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
I like that one. It's gold and shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really looked at this creature long enough to see how beautiful its colors were, but this is like, look at this. This is like one of those like 3D printed like pretty dragons you find at Comic-Con or something.
Yeah.
It's like a lizard with feathers. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's very loyal to him. I remember in the novelization, he's like picking out the lizards, and there were faster ones and there were bigger ones, but the one he picked, he was like, I know this one. I could sense that this one will be very loyal to the rider, and it served him well. Good job, Varactyl. All right, that was number 5. Her number 4 is the Lothwolf. Lothwolf. What do you like about them?
Well, of course, I love like fluffy things. Like who wouldn't?
That's
Like,
fair.
And like I really love the golden like eyes they have, and they're basically related to like an Arctic fox, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
And
looks like it.
And also their face kind of looks like this one type of moth. It's really cool.
I like how powerful they are. They're huge, and like they don't like they don't always fight like you expect.
Like I would ride one of these.
Yeah, just like they did.
Yes.
And they have those powers. They can just kind of almost teleport throughout the planet. Almost, they just appear. They appear in dreams. They appear at the way that it appeared and interacted with Kanan was very, very cool.
Also,
very wise.
I like the black ones too.
Yeah, they're a squad there. Look at them. They're about to drop a hot album. All right. That was number 4. So number 3, speaking of Arctic foxes.
Yes.
This is called a Vulptex, and it's the crystal foxes from the planet Crate in episode 8.
I love how like innocent they look, and like they look like diamonds basically.
Yeah, it's weird to see like rocks on a creature.
Yeah, but I think it's just so beautiful, and the face, I can tell it's kind of like from like a lion kind of, but the ears are kind of like a coyote.
Does have big ears, like a fennec fox or something.
Yes.
They saved the rebellion or the resistance. If they hadn't found that extra way out,
They're so cute.
Yep, those critters, crystal critters, very cute. All right, moving on to number 2. This was the one that was on my list too. Porg! Well done. This is look at him. Ah! It's just so
adorable.
He is all of us right now.
Literally, I'd take one as a pet.
Yep. There's just one in
get me a cage for him and some food. All good to go.
Yeah, you're gonna put him in a cage. He can follow you around. He can flip flop around.
I don't think we should let that feathery beast with our cats.
That's fair. They are making nests. I have one in my car. It's not a real one, obviously.
Yeah, but it's like it holds onto the.
Yeah, it has the suction cups on the window on its.
Like.
And his mouth is open, kind of like this one. He's like scared of my driving, is what it looks like.
Yeah, true.
It's very funny.
Though sometimes he should be.
No, I am the perfect driver. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, yeah, that
I love
that's a porg,
and like how big the eyes are.
It's like if you took a penguin and made the face sillier and cuter.
Yes. And also, it kind of looks like he has a mustache.
Yeah, this close up, it kind of does.
Yeah.
Like a Dr. Seuss character or something. I remember them making nests in the Millennium Falcon. I remember the one making sad faces at Chewie after he had barbecued one of them. He was very sad. And then that's how Chewie fell in love with them. Once you melt Chewie's heart, he's not gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
And then so that was number 2, Porg, great choice, and number 1, of course,
The Love Kitty.
the Loth Cat. This one, oh my god, Agent Kitty was very excited that they made it into live action in the Ahsoka show.
Yes.
They were very fluffy, very cute.
Love it.
How do you feel about the legs?
They look like chickens.
They do. I feel like it's cute. That is cute. That's less cute.
Yes.
That is cute. Less cute.
And the tail is kind of like a beaver.
It is?
Yeah,
Huh.
kind of.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a bushy cattail.
No. It's more like beaver shaped.
Oh.
I really love the spots and like how floofy it is.
Yeah, they definitely spared no expense making this making it look soft and fluffy in real life.
It kind of looks like a leopard with like the ears.
Like the spots on them.
Yeah, and also I'm pretty sure there's this one type of cat that has like fur tufts coming out of the top.
That's probably a lot of cats. Ours have those a
but
little.
Like, there's this one specific cat, I forget.
That has like a lot like that.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so that was your number 5 or top 5. We got the Varactyl and the Lothwolves and the Vulptex, Crystal Fox and the Porg and the Lothcat. So that Agent Kitty's top 5 Star Wars animals. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, now we are going to move to the last segment. She did not know that I was going to do this to her, but Star Wars trivia. All right, here's your trivia question. Are you ready? Play along if you're watching. You can totally type it into the comments. We don't care. What is the name of the creature that lives in the pit on Tatooine? People fall into it. In Return of the Jedi, Boba Fett falls into the pit. What's the name?
Sarlacc pit.
The Sarlacc pit. Yeah, well done. Well done. Way to go. She got it. I was not sure if you were going to remember that.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
Yep, I could see the gears working in your brain. Yeah, so that was a Sarlacc pit. I thought about doing that. I also wanted to talk about the space slug for some reason. But you know the space slug? Oh, you don't know the space slug?
No.
Hold on. Space slug. It lives on the asteroid and it make this thing.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Heck no.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up on the thing. There it is. The one it lives in the asteroid, and they think it's a cave, but it's the Millennium Falcon, or the Millennium. It's a space slug. Anyway, that is.
I'm worried for you.
What? It was funny. It ate the. They were like the cave is collapsing, but it. I'll show you the scene. It's a great scene in The Empire Strikes Back. It's awesome. Anyway, that is the end of our show. Like I said, just a little short one, just a little news and some dad jokes and trivia and top 5 Star Wars animals. So we hope in general you enjoyed this show, and we hope you enjoy what we're doing here in general on the Star Wars Culture Live podcast. We know Star Wars fandom and comment sections can sometimes get dark and toxic, but remember, it doesn't have to be that way. We are trying to bring fun and positivity to the Star Wars side of the internet. There are more of us. Oh, say that. There are more.
More of us.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna say remember, and then we say that together. Ready? Remember,
There's
there are
more of us.
There are more. There are more of us. There's more. There are more of us. Remember, there are more. Fine. Moving on. If you have anything for us, questions, requests, suggestions for segments, anything at all, throw in the comments and we'll see what we can do. Don't forget to follow SW Culture Live everywhere. Follow Nerdiest Stepdad everywhere. And we will see you next week on Star Wars Culture Live, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a good night. Bye-bye.